What if you could build a moving and accurate simulation of the solar system floating in the room right next to you? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how to pull this off and build an interactive augmented reality solar system using a free app that's already part of the Apple ecosystem. So welcome back. If you're looking for an unforgettable STEAM or science lesson, then this is it. We're going to build a model where the planet sizes are mathematically scaled and the orbit speeds are calculated relative to each other. I've also linked the complete slide deck for this lesson down in the description so you can grab it for yourself. All right, let's jump into the iPad. We're using a free app called Reality Composer, a playground for designing 3D interactive experiences that you can view in the space around you using augmented reality. Once you're inside Reality Composer, you're going to create a new project and make sure to tap and delete any existing objects so that your grid is completely empty. So let's start with the most obvious anchor for our project, which is the sun. Tap the plus icon at the top and add a sphere. To make it feel like the massive star it is, go to the properties panel and increase its scale to 1000%, which is the maximum the app allows. Let's change the look too by selecting a suitable color, and we're going to change the material style to give it that stellar shine. All right, so now let's add Mercury. And this right here is a great opportunity to really consider the sheer scale of our universe. In reality, the sun's diameter is about 285 times larger than Mercury's. So if our sun is maxed out at 1000%, then that means Mercury needs to be scaled down to around 3.5%. But because Reality Composer only handles whole numbers, we'll round it up to 4%. And look how tiny it is next to the sun. So while the sizes here are to scale, the physical distances definitely aren't. Otherwise, Mercury would be at least 10 meters away from us. If you want to see the true scale distance, then you can check out the website If the Moon Were Only 1 Pixel. It's a great way to really visualize the vast distances involved when we start talking about our solar system. So now let's make it move. We're going to tap the behaviors icon at the top right and click the plus button to make a custom behavior. For the trigger, select Scene Start. That means the simulation turns on the moment the project loads. Next, for the action sequence, pick Orbit. We need to configure two things here. First, tap Affected Objects and select Mercury. Second, tap Center and select the Sun, so Mercury knows what it's circling. Okay, so here's where the real maths element comes in. Which planet takes the longest to orbit the Sun? Well, it's Neptune, and it takes a staggering 164.8 years. Reality Composer limits any animation sequence to a maximum of 5 minutes. So to keep our solar system mathematically proportional, we'll make Neptune our baseline, setting it to complete one single revolution in 5 minutes. And working backwards from that 164.8 year journey, we can calculate exactly how many laps the inner planets have to do in that same 5 minutes. Because Mercury orbits the Sun in just 88 days, it needs to complete 684 revolutions within our 5-minute duration. So let's set Mercury's revolutions to 684 and slide the duration right up to 5 minutes. You can now repeat this process by keeping all the planets organized in a straight line, creating a unique custom behavior for each one using this chart. So Venus does 268, Earth does 165. And I've also calculated the scale for each planet in relation to the Sun. Once you've built all your planets, it's time for the ultimate payoff. Tap the AR button at the top of the app, find an open area, and anchor the project. You can now step inside your own interactive scaled simulation. Have a look around and step back and observe the huge differences in orbital speeds and sizes in our solar system. This lesson is a really great way to blend digital design, astronomy, and mathematical concepts. If you want the step-by-step slides that I've put together for this lesson, you can download them in the link below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.